Animals are so funny, LOL. All the best animal and nature videos all the time. Roll the clip! Well, hello there. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Emma. I'm America's favorite feline. And what am I doing right here? Well, my human is getting me ready and we're going to go kayaking. But how in the world did I get here? How in the world did I end up with such an amazing life? Wow, that's going to require us to go back a ways. That's going to require us to go back quite a ways. It's going to require us to go back all the way to 2012. And I'm going to tell you my whole story right now. Now, as far as my memories before 2012, I don't remember much. So we're going to start right there.
Wherever you're going, I'm going too. I'll follow you through the black and the blue.
There I am, 6 pounds, starving, thirsty, alone, no mom, and lost. I was wandering through the woods, looking for someone, anyone, to help me. I was 1 year old and I made it this far alone, but it was getting cold at night and I was losing weight and I didn't know how much longer I had. And then I came to a clearing in the woods and I looked out and I thought, what is this place? Am I in a park? Am I in heaven? Where am I? What is this? I sat there and watched. I saw there was a bird feeder and there was bread on the ground and I saw other little animals coming to eat and I watched and I saw there was a family that lived there and they seemed to like animals and I watched some more and all I knew is I liked being there and I didn't feel like I was in danger and I watched some more and then when I felt brave I went and ventured under the bird feeder and I got a little piece of bread and I ate a little bread. Then I went on a journey looking for something to drink. I got lost for a little bit, and then I was gone for about a week, but then I found my way back to that yard and those people. And then the people saw me. I was scared for a minute. I've been chased off before, but this time, the people brought water out, and then they brought canned tuna out for me, and they put it out, and it was just for me. And I gobbled the whole thing up. So now at nighttime, I wasn't going far from the yard. I was staying close by in the woods so I could be close to these people in this yard. And they were bringing food and water out to me. And it was the first time that people were ever nice to me and that they wanted me there. I didn't know how to react to people wanting me near them. So this went on for about a week where I was hanging out in the woods and these nice people would feed me. And then finally I was getting closer and closer to the house where these nice people lived. And then one evening I let my guard down a little bit too much and this lady just grabbed me and she carried me right into the house and I panicked and I thought, oh my god, I let myself get cat snatched. As soon as we got into the house, I ran under the bed and I hid there. But I realized, am I really cat snatched if I don't have a house? So then I realized the cat snatching lady might not be too bad, and then I came out and I made myself at home. Look at how cute I look! This was the first time I ever spent the night in a real house. The next week or so, it was just an adjustment, learning how to live in a house and understanding that there's always going to be food and water there for me and going to the bathroom in a litter box. And then after that, I was taken to the doctor for the first time, and that's where my weight was taken for the first time. And they did this little scanner thing on me, and this lady, she did a deep exhale when there wasn't a hit on the scanner. I guess I wasn't in the system, and at first I was sad, thinking that that meant that nobody was looking for me, and that I guess I didn't have a home. But then I realized what that meant, that she was happy, that meant that I was hers. And I guess when we left there that I was happy too, meaning that I had a family because I was going home with them and that I did have a home now. And when we got home, it was party time. I had a family and I had a home, and I was theirs and they were mine, and we were going to be together forever now. Until I had to go back to the doctor. I had to have surgery. I had to have surgery so I wouldn't have any more babies. But the good thing is that the doctor told my new family about what happened to me. That one of my legs was broken. The first year of my life, something happened to me. I don't remember what, but one of my legs was broken. That's why one of my legs is so much longer than the other, and I have arthritis. I also have an extra toe, but my human doesn't care. She says it makes me special. I don't know what happened to me with how I broke my leg, but I'm afraid that something bad happened to me. But now that I have a loving family, I try to forget that, because now that I have a loving family, it doesn't matter. When I had my surgery, my human made sure that they put a chip in me too, so if I ever get lost, I can be returned to my human and my family. When it was time for all the other little cats and doggies to get picked up, my human was the first one there to pick me up, and I bragged to all the other little doggies and cats, see, my human is here first. She loves me the most. And then when we got home, I got lots of extra special treats for my surgery recovery. It was so fun. Then I was fully recovered. And then you will not believe what happened. Since I was used to living outside and living in the house was new to me, they brought a tree into the house for me. Just for me. To help me adjust to living inside the house. And then they put these special cat toys on the tree for me to play with at night so I wouldn't get lonely and bored. And then every morning they put them back up so I would have something else to play with the next night again. How cool is that? Then it was 2013. I was adjusting to being a house cat and being a part of a family. I still went outside a lot to see all my friends out in nature, but I still felt a little bit guilty because I felt like I was one of the lucky ones. I was saved, and there are so many other animals still out there that needed help. But when I was outside, if you came in my yard looking for trouble, you found it, because you can take the cat out of the street, but you can't take the street out of the cat. I protected my family at all costs because they saved me, so I was going to save them. Then, mainly in 2013, I got to experience just playing a lot. The first year of my life, I had to focus on just surviving. I didn't get a lot of time to even be a little kitten and play. So I got to play and rest and sleep in a real bed and experience being loved for the first time. And not being scared all the time. It was so nice. The other focus in 2013 was me gaining weight. I was so tiny when they found me, I had to start eating a lot and gaining weight, and boy did I. So there you have it. That's how I went from starving to turning into a fat cat. But I don't just want to take this opportunity to tell my story and tell how I was saved. With May drawing to a close, let's talk about what June is. June is National Adopt a Cat Month. If you have the means, please consider adopting a cat. There are many more kitties just like me that need a loving home. Link in the description of where you can find a shelter near you. So now I'm a senior cat living my best life with my human. I'm quite the adventure cat. We're always getting up to something. She's on a quest to help me lose weight. She's changed her life and now she wants me to as well. We'll have to see about that. I'm quite happy being fat. Oh well. Please like and subscribe for more Emma adventures.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future